What are you crying about this time?
Something in this apple box lied.
Really? They hire you back and all you can do is sit there and blubber and eat fish sticks and custard.
Somebody is trying to tell me that Matt Smith is not going to be the Doctor anymore.
Actually, he changes all the time. I've watched him change twice.
Lies!
Excellent!
Hot tub time machine.
Today our four-letter word is time. And we are talking about one of our favorite shows, Doctor Who.
The whole point is that the 50th anniversary is coming up, November 23rd. So this is in honor of the 50th anniversary. So we have with us some people who have much more experience with Doctor Who. Jimmy, who does
Hooniverse review, but YouTube wouldn't let me write the whole name as a username. So
terrible.
Had to cut it off somewhere.
And then James, who
Is here.
is a fanboy Doctor Who guy.
I'm his lost companion.
Yeah.
So we will be talking about several Doctor Who topics today.
First, general background.
I would like to talk about what our favorite companions are.
My favorite, I would have to go with Ian Chesterton. He's one of the first Doctor's companions. The first adventure is started with him and his granddaughter somehow get a hold of two of her teachers. Ian Chesterton is one of her instructors, and they go to Earth. It's in the near future, and like the year 2000.
The annoying Affleck Duck will be replaced by the even more annoying Affleck Ben.
Kind of steals the show from the first Doctor. It was
It's
just
not
really
difficult to steal something from a crotchety old man.
kind of stole the show because he was the likable character. Unlike the first
How long
Doctor.
was it before the Doctor was actually likable? Was that like the fourth Doctor, fifth Doctor?
No, second Doctor. Second Doctor was the happy hobo.
They're
He
all-
just didn't tell people what his plans were. He was just like, no, we're doing this show.
He's
So
Oscar the
basically
Grouch.
like me.
Yeah.
He's Oscar the Grouch, but his trash can is the TARDIS. Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
No, that was the first Doctor.
My favorite companions, and I'm going to get a two for here, is Rory and Amy Pond.
No, I'm not Mr. Pond. That's not how it works.
There it is.
Yeah, it is.
First of all, Karen Gillan with her long red hair is like one of the hottest women in the world to me. But one of the things that I love about them is they propel the Doctor more than the Doctor propels them in a lot of the storylines. Whenever they're on screen, I am compelled. My life disappears into the background between them because they're just so charismatic, and I like that they create a lot of definition to the character of Doctor Who that he couldn't do himself.
I generally like the old school female tough ones like Ace and Sarah Jane, Leela. Doctor Who had strong female characters who didn't sit down and take shit.
They did, but that was in a different room in the TARDIS.
I mean, I honestly, I really like Donna. I really like their sort of antagonistic kind of like big sister, like little bro, or big bro, little sister type of relationship.
Oi, watch it, spaceman.
Boy, watch it, Earth Girl.
And she was probably one of the only modern companions who wasn't busy sucking the Doctor's D.
Yeah,
You know,
or wasn't
'cause
busy
all of them
trying
are
to suck
like-
the Doctor.
As
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we wouldn't.
Because all the other ones are like, oh my god, the Doctor's so fabulous. And she's
She's just like gross.
yeah.
I would actually say that my least favorite companion was Donna. She felt like a caricature of what people imagine a sassy British woman should be.
But she is a sassy British woman. That's who she is. That's what Captain Kate is.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
don't think there's like any real stereotype of a sassy British woman.
Not my daughter, you bitch.
I don't think that is.
Maybe ab fab.
Yeah, but I mean, like, those words generally don't go in the same sentence.
Could you name another character as a sassy British woman for me?
Music is the way if you
She reminds me of all the 90s cartoon characters that had Tude.
Well, we're not comedians, but we always have the last laugh.
It's just loud and boisterous and in everybody's face all the time. and the way that she would win is just by screaming at things.
Loud noises!
Isn't that you?
I am a sassy British woman. I've got the rack for it.
She's kind of fundamentally not a British woman, and she's different than all the Doctor's companions. So what makes you hate her or dislike her is why we like her.
Well, I think that she has a lot in common with Amy Pond. Is a strong, opinionated, bold woman who doesn't have to get shrill every time she wants something.
But you think that Amy's hot, so there's the difference.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's just that. Although, one of the best benefits of having Donna on the show, I think, was having her grandpa be on the show, which was a character that I very much loved. So, I mean, there were trade-offs.
Well, and Amy Pond didn't yet have a marriage that was busted up. What was it, Cyberman?
No, it was the Spider Lady.
The Spider Lady.
Spider Lady.
Yeah, that's right.
James?
Old school Who fans tend to hate Adric, but
he was cocky.
He's like probably halfway between normal humans and the Doctor, like knowledge-wise, I would say. So to the human companions, he'd be just kind of like, "You're stupid. Why the fuck don't you know how to brah, 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 brah?"
Right before he made a stupid move.
Yeah, right before the Master catches him in a web,
yeah,
like the Bad Jackson's video.
Donna.
Yeah!
Donna's one of my least. No, my definite least favorite is Perry. Like, everybody gives the Sixth Doctor a lot of hate. But Perry had the worst American accent. They should have just left her English accent.
Yeah.
And she was very whiny and annoying, and, like, we were talking about the strong female characters. She was not one of them.
She was Kristen Stewart.
That sucks.
No.
No one's that bad. No one's that bad.
I still watch it.
He didn't kill himself afterwards.
Yeah.
So one of the more fun topics that I wanted to discuss was people that we would really like to see as the Doctor.
Me.
Yeah, there we go. The Doctor. Well, this was sort of a discussion after it was Matt Smith was leaving. We were like, well, who's gonna be the Doctor? And everybody was. A lot of people were championing Rupert Grint.
What the bloody hell was that all about?
I don't think you get to be the Doctor because you're a ginger.
Yeah, you can call us matchstick or tampon. Only a ginger can call another ginger.
I would say if it's anybody like that's famous already, that Gary Oldman would be my.
I love Gary Oldman is my favorite actor of all time, but he has a lot of problems with bringing levity to things.
You must have thought it was White Boy Day. It ain't White Boy Day, is it?
Mine was actually one of the first people that they went to after Matt Smith left, and he turned it down. Was Bill Nye.
Science guy?
Yeah. The sciencey guy.
For those of you who don't know Bill Nye, he is Sean's stepdad in Shaun of the Dead, who they have to kill. He has a really big repertoire. He was in Hot Fuzz.
He played Davy Jones in Pirates 2. He has these little quirks, just in his acting, and I felt like that's really a lot of what the Doctor is that you can be very wise and fun. But I think that he has a little bit of that depth and that darker side that they probably would get into with an older Doctor.
And I also like that he has very distinct mannerisms and the way that he talks and stuff like that. I think that's one of the things that Matt Smith really brought to the 11th Doctor that took me a little while to warm up to after David Tennant. But Matt Smith has these certain faces and these certain things that he does that you're like, that's it. That's the quirky, thing that I love about the Doctor.
Doctor, this time could we lose the bunk beds?
No, bunk beds are cool. A bed with a ladder.
Jessica Lange.
Oh.
A quote I'd read about Jessica Lange, somebody had said, she chews up every scene she's in, and somebody else replied, no, she gently picks it up and walks away with it when no one's looking.
Yes.
And that is what she does. She's just like anything she does, she's just like, I'm Jessica Lange.
I'll always win against the patriarchal male.
So my number one pick is Julie Andrews. I think Julie Andrews is normally seen as this really bright Mary Poppins. And from The Sound of Music.
Just because it makes noise doesn't mean it's sonic.
You mother